What up, what up, what up? Yo, I checked out Drink Champs yesterday, I think it was. Ice-T was on there. And I'm going to tell you something a lot of y'all might not know. Did you know so-called gangster rap started in Philadelphia, PA? Did you know that? Ice-T was confronted with a question about how he's the real OG. Nori said, well, you the real OG because you did it before Ice Cube and them did it. He was like, no, it's this guy named Schoolie D. And Nori was like, what? Schoolie D? He was like, yeah, Parkside Killers. PSK for making that green. People always say. Anyway, Foxy Brown and Case later on used it for You're the Only One. You're the only one for me. Anyway, boom. So I was like, wow. And then he started talking. He was like, cruising down the street in my 6'4". And then he was like, Schoolie D came out with PSK for making that green. And we just followed that cadence. I was like, wow, I'm from Philly. All right. Not saying we number one. But, you know what I mean? New York is definitely where it's been, where it's at. And for me, that's where hip-hop stopped for me. I love Future. His first CD was Pluto. After that, I was cool. I couldn't really get with nothing after that. But, you know, I love the other states with their music, no disrespect. But, man, Ice-T was like, Nori kept getting phone calls. Who called him? Capone called him first. He was like, yeah, come on up. Then Benzino called him. And then Ice-T was like, yeah, that's why when niggas come over my house, there's no cameras, no cell phones. He was like, because you never know what's going to pop off. So Nori had like at least, man, you know, he traveled with about 30 people, but it just was a lot of phone calls. And the last phone call that got rejected was, what's the boy name? This is 50. Jack Thriller. He was like, no, tell him we coming down. So poor Jack Thriller. Maybe he got to do less joking because whenever I see him, I see, sometimes you can be so funny whereas though no one take you serious. And it just seemed like he's always the butt of the joke. So maybe he got to change, he got to change how, he's accepted. Be serious sometimes. You can't joke 24. Well, look who's talking. That's all I do is joke. But yeah, they didn't let him up. And it was just awesome. He was saying how, Benzito was saying like how Ice-T could have got him killed because they started this beef with him, but they ain't know Ice-T was that gangster for real. So Benzito came up, they talked about that, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I just hope Drink Champs leave room for criticism because, sometimes it's just all over the place. And DJ EFN, shout out to him, man, because he really hold it down. I don't know how, how he put up with Nori sometimes, because without Nori, it wouldn't, to me, it really wouldn't be a Drink Champ, because the same thing that might get them in trouble is the same thing that make them successful. So it's like, hey, work it, Nori. But Drink Champs Ice-T episode. You can find that on, all you got to do is Google Drink Champs podcast and it'll come right up. All their stuff will come right up. I haven't liked the last three. I think they had Grand Poobah on there. I really wasn't interested. But they have a lot of good stuff on there. DMX. You go all the way down. DMX, Ja Rule. I mean, he just had all the heavyweights on there. I'm wondering why Nas haven't got on. I know why Jay-Z ain't going to get on there yet. But I'm just wondering why Nas ain't get on there yet. We need Star from Star and Buck Wild Morning Show. We need him on the show. Nori, EFN, work it out. Since y'all mentioned Schoolie D, PSK for making it Parkside Killers. Yo, we need him on Drink Champs, Nori, EFN. Please make it happen, because he was phenomenal in his days. And there's another guy from Philly. Maybe y'all can have both of them on there. His name was MC Breeze. He's the first rapper that really was took into court because he said something about the Chinese people. He talked about their food. Listen here, chink, your damn food stink. I ain't eat. Yo, the Chinese folks came down on my man. His name is MC Breeze. Use your Google, son. And I think both of them should be on the show. In fact, they're good friends. So that'll be dope, man. Drink Champs, #1 podcast. I watch it all the time. Word.